Hello. So, welcome to the Vultures 2 song rankings. I've already created the tier names. We got perfect, playlist, listenable, mid, bad, please no, and can't rank. Can't rank is just a song I don't feel like ranking because it's just too hard to rank because it's probably not good or something. Please no is just don't ever play this. Bad is just like simply just not a good song. Mid is just a song I don't really like listening to. Listenable is a song I'm like fine listening to. Playlist, something I'd add to playlist. Perfect, a song I really like. So we'll start with Slide. Um, I would say Slide is in the listenable tier. This is because I think it's a pretty good song. I like the beat, especially the intro sequence with the organ. That's really nice. I think Dolla ign does a pretty good job on this song, but it's just like it's not something I would add to a playlist, and it's definitely not like something I would describe as a perfect song. I think Time Moving Slow is the same for me. I know a lot of people don't like the song because of the I mean not like specifically, but like part of the song they might not like is like the reach for the popcorn, oops, that's my cock line. But, Kanye West just finds brilliant ways to add comedic effect into his songs, and that's just one of them. So, yeah. Now, Field Trip, that's going to be a playlist song. This is a song I can add to a playlist and, I'll listen to within that playlist. It's not a song I describe as perfect. I'm not a Cardi Gooner. It's not something where I listen to it, I'm like, wow, that was a masterpiece, so I'm not going to put it in perfect, but it's something I definitely have on some of my playlists. I enjoy listening to it. Fried, I think, is a mid song. I think it had potential, right? Like, sometimes I enjoy listening to it, but it's just something about it, like, whether it's, like, kind of the goofy lyrics from Kanye, like, it's not exactly funny, it's just, like, it's, like, raunchy in, like, a overdoing it way. It ends up just being sour in taste. I mean, usually it rubs me the wrong way for whatever reason. So I'll put that in the mid tier. I don't exactly enjoy listening to it. Isabella, that starts in the can't rank because that's a 10-second skit. And then Promotion is actually going to go in perfect. I think it is a perfect blend of features, a super groovy and fun beat, and just some upbeat, fun, a little out there lyrics, just over the top. It's just a really nice listen that I love hearing over and over again. So I'd put that in the perfect tier. Now, 530 is an interesting one because 530 actually is there's another version of it on Donda 2, which is better because it cuts off the second half. Now, the second half on the first release, which the thing is, on the first release of this album, a lot of the songs were a lot worse because apparently they released it while Kanye was asleep. They had to make edits over time. There's still like mumbling AI that hadn't been finished, and that's why it was so poorly received, especially because of that. But this song has been fixed over time. And at one point, like the first release of it was actually better than the second release because the second release of this song was like full of AI. It was very obvious and terrible. But the final form now, he incorporated Ty and do it better. And I did not mean to place it, but I think it's like a listenable song. Like I would put it in playlist, but I think just the version of Donda where he cuts out the second half is so much better that I can't put it in a playlist because I would rather just put the one on Donda 2 in the playlist. Because the one on Donda 2, the second half, like it's good, but it's just not something I want to listen to very often. But just the first half, the 5:30 in the morning, like I really like that song. Now, Dead, this is a playlist song. I have this on a playlist of mine, so I kind of have to put it there. I enjoy listening to this one. It's kind of similar to Promotion, the fact that it's fun, but it's just like it's not very. I don't know. It's not like the ATL Jacob production. It's not what I would put in a Kanye perfect tier. It's fun. It's listenable. So you'd think listenable, but I think it's like more playlist worthy than a song like Slide or Time Moving Slow. Because it's kind of a vibe, but it's not good enough to put it perfect is all. Now, Forever Rolling, this is gonna be another listenable song. I wouldn't like listen to this over and over. I wouldn't put it on a playlist, but uh I love the production on this. The forever rolling, forever rolling. It's really good. I don't remember what it sounded like in the original release, but I do not think it was very good. They've really improved a lot of these songs, especially songs like My Soul, which we'll get to later, and Lifestyle, which they fixed. So now we're on to Bomb. This is the please no tier. I'm joking. Obviously, Bomb goes in the perfect tier. I mean, who doesn't love hearing? And you know me, I'm the bum. Like, it's just Northwest's feature. Oh my gosh, Chicago West feature. And I only wave when I'm telling them bye. Like, wow, just immaculate, and that's why we got to put it in the please no tier. River. This is a perfect song. Probably the best song on the album. Amazing. The Young Thug verse, immaculate. So smooth with the beat, the production. The ending chorus with "Take me to your river, I wanna go." It's so good. I could listen to this 100 times over and still want to listen to it again. Even Kanye has a good verse on this, and a lot of his recent verses haven't been as good as he historically is. Forever. This is gonna go in the mid tier. This is a song I don't find myself listening to very often. I mean, it's very basic, very short. I don't even know, like, could even put it in the can't rank because it's just kind of like it's barely even a song. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fun, but it's just there's not a lot going on. Husband. This is going in the please no tier. If you put this on Aux, I don't think you're ever gonna be seen again. Like I was thinking about putting this in like can't rank, but because it's not really like it's not fitting with the album. Like it's so random, so unnecessary. I would just put in please no. Now Lifestyle. I'm gonna put Lifestyle in the playlist here because I certainly have this on a playlist. Like, I thought for a moment about Perfect, but I feel like it's so monodimensional to put in Perfect. Lil Wayne goes hard on this song. I mean, bars from Lil Wayne is not like a surprise, of course. I mean she wanna live this lifestyle. It's just like it's a vibe. I love listening to the song. It kind of reminds me of Promotion, but doesn't have as much going on, and that's like the big difference between those two. But on the original release, there's a lot of hate on the song for this small sample cut that played in the background that like overpowered the lyrics, like it was too loud. But once again, that's because the original release got so much hate because it was just not finished. It wasn't supposed to be released when it was, but yeah. Next, Sky City. So I'm going to put this in perfect song because that's where it should be. It still has some issues. The second verse is too choppy, and the first verse, like, I'm pretty sure he got rid of the AI. I'm pretty sure he's actually done the verse. I'm pretty sure that's what's on there. It still just does not sound right. The original version would get perfect, but you know what? I'll just put it on listenable for now, because even if Kanye's verses are choppy and a little, unflavored, the rest of the song, the 070 Shake, the Designer, and just Jeremiah, like, it's just beautiful production. Alright, My Soul goes in the perfect tier. My favorite part of this song has got to be the ending with Big TC, the chain sound in the background. It's gorgeous. It's so symbolic. It really, every time I hear this song, it just makes me think about how this man is just locked up there. He's been locked up for like 15 years or some shit, and he's still just staying strong. I mean, I know religion has helped him a lot. It's a very interesting story, but It's really interesting lore that Ty Dolla Sign has with his brother and whatnot, his family in general. But like the chant in the background, every now and then it goes, "My soul." It's so good. Like it hits that spot in my brain, you know. And I also really like the one line where Kanye goes, "Fuck Adidas, fuck Adidas, fuck Adidas." Just for no particular reason. It just kind of hits that spot as well. Anyways, next is... Oh, wait. That was all of them. Ah! Okay. Well, we're done. There's 5 more songs on this tier list, but they're all, like, leaks, so I don't really know them. I think I've heard one of them, Take Off Your Dress, but I don't really remember exactly how it goes, and I didn't remember if it was good or not, so I'm not going to rank any of those. But this is my Vultures 2 tier list. Feel free to slime me on the comments. I know this album gets a lot of hate, but if you haven't listened to it since its like original release, you might want to go back and take a listen. A lot of the songs have been improved. It's actually, you know, a pretty decent album that I find myself listening to often these days. So, you know, on that note, have a grand day, everybody.